I'm paying my teenagers $100 to read this book. It's called Becoming Steve Jobs. They know the Steve Jobs that made the iPhone, but they don't know the Steve Jobs that got fired from his own company and spent 10 years rebuilding himself. He spoke of his firing at Apple as awful tasting medicine, but admitted that it's what the patient needed. This is the ultimate manual on how to grow up, take ownership, and then eventually outthink the world. I've read this book many times, and there's a few things in here that I think are very important for my teenagers to pick up, and it makes it worthwhile for me to incentivize them to read it. First, Jobs was brilliant, but this book shows that brilliance isn't the key to success. He was fired from his own company at 30 years old because he was immature in some ways and lacked high agency leadership. And I don't want my teenagers to count themselves in or out based on their natural abilities. Jobs earned his way back through a ton of work and reflection and gaining additional experiences that would lead him to success on his second go-around. Second, he's the ultimate example of choosing what not to do and becoming undistracted. By the time he came back to Apple, Apple had expanded its product line to over 350 products. Well, guess what he did? He cut that back to just 10. He used to say, you can fit everything that Apple does on this little table. He knew that distractions were a total drain. In our world of more rapid doom scrolling and very shallow interest, this book teaches the power of deep focus, and I hope my kids can learn that saying no to 1,000 distractions a day will allow them to say yes to the things that matter most. And last, there's something just kind of beautiful about his work at Pixar and the overall creativity and taste that he was able to bring to Apple. I find his belief in creators just beautiful. He said to the team at Pixar once he was back at Apple, he said, you know, the things that I'm making here are going to end up in a landfill, but the things that you're making are going to last forever. And I just find that kind of beautiful. He really honored the creatives, and he built tools for creatives. And as a result, we all got better tools for it. I just think there's something beautiful about how true he stayed to his own sense and sensibilities. And I don't know what that is or isn't worth to my teenagers, but I just find it beautiful. This is an awesome book. It was a no-brainer for Dirt Road Academy. There's 39 other books alongside it, sequenced in an optimal order for learning for teenagers. Comment books and I'll send you the full 40-book list.